Hey, what's happening? What's happening? It's a boy Nas100. Welcome back on my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we are going to be looking at the markets. I'm excited that we're going to be looking at the markets. So what actually happened is that I was supposed to be at home when I'm shooting this video, but I have enough time to look at the markets and stuff. But we're a bit stuck, at the borders. And I was like, you know what? Let me just take out my phone, take out my laptop and get straight to work. Because, it's also been a while since I've actually looked at the chart. So I'm excited to be looking at US30, which is the first trade. And the second one, we're going to be looking at NASDAQ. Make sure that you guys do have, maybe on the side you can open up trading views, so you can also go through some of these setups with me, meaning that when I'm seeing something on US30, you can also walk through and see what the outcome is like, or what it is that you're also seeing. So that's the best way that you can learn. And yeah, I think make sure that you have liked and subscribed. Let's get started.
This video/stream is sponsored by Trader Central. Trader Central provides funding for traders, spot cryptocurrency exchange services, and access to trading tools like copy trade software, portfolio tracking, and a social platform exclusive for communicating with trader friends. Sign up now using the link in the description and get up to 30% off on your first plan.
So with US30, I'm going to start off first with US30, and then we're going to move over to US100. Ne? So in US30, one thing that I was able to pick up is that the move from the previous week, where we spotted a buy from somewhere around here, going all the way up to this take profit. It happened. It actually did move up until where we have anticipated. So now it's a new week, obviously new week, new goals, new predictions type of a thing, and just us being able to just come up with a solid way forward. So what I could see here is the price has already given us this first the first peak, and now moving over to the second peak right here, and this being our resistance. Price came back to retest our support areas here, but it eventually just broke down to the downside. So obviously with this move, I'm looking for price to be at least heading down somewhere around these levels, but anywhere from here price can just come back, because what it can do is that it can move down, left shoulder, head, then this being a right shot, and then go back up. But obviously maybe it can push down up until somewhere around these areas, because I don't see price going all the way down to here. But I'm not the markets. I can't say that it's gonna go down to the end, it go up until where I've said most of the times. Yes, that does happen, but not all of the time, you understand? So yeah, that's actually what goes on. And then that's on the 4 hour. We're looking at this double top, this first peak, the second peak, this neckline that has been broken out. So now moving over to the 4 hour chart. And guys, if you didn't get the Forex Jesus app, make sure that you do get it, because that's why I actually sent out some of the analysis and trades that I'm going to be taking in regarding to this whole positions that I'm walking through with you guys. Ne? So yeah, the previous week we saw, even if you didn't watch some of the videos, just check it out in the app. We also did speak about this trade going up. Boom, we went up, we closed some profits, take profit, we took some profits here, and then it went up. But price shut down mess. I didn't see this coming, because eventually I thought maybe price was gonna, yeah, it can test here, but I thought it was gonna go up, but price started shooting more downwards. So it's okay, it's very fair. What can happen now is that we just need to start analyzing the situation. So obviously you can see where price has been. The lowest is at the specific level right here. Right here is where the lowest is at, which it has now tested here. So now we are in between these ranges. So one thing that I can say from this is that there's a higher chance that the market can easily just come back here. And if it's still in a buying zone, then we can see us pushing back into structure, back upwards. But maybe there could also be another chance whereby we can just come a bit more down to this, depending on what the market decides to do. Because remember, there could be that bigger time frame, what is it, the bigger time frame head and shoulders. Ne? This being the left shoulder. Let me just walk you guys through with this. This being the left shoulder, this being the head, and then the right shoulder right here. This can also happen, but if price breaks above here, if price breaks, that means for me, I'll be buying only. But if it doesn't, then I'll be selling. So let me show you what I'm looking at. Price, there's a high chance that price can go up until here, which for me, it will just still be sells. It will be sells once it's till here. But if price closes above here and then it starts going up, then I'm going to be taking buys, because for me, that's a valid head and shoulders that have played out. And also prices went back into structure that it has broken, which means that it's better for all of us. And then I'm moving over to the 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, you can see how price tried to go up, but just this one candlestick, the daily the 1 hour candlestick, it impulsed all the way downwards. So it shows that there's a lot of momentum way to the downside, even though price is trying to push upwards now. So for me, it's gonna be a riskier trade to be in, so I'll just have to lay low and stay outside of it. And let me just come to the 15 minutes. Just by drawing my patterns right here, I can see this type of a structure. Price doing this, price coming here, okay, just like this, perfect, and price maybe coming and giving us this specific structure right here. Okay, so this is also something that's happening. I can see so far, first touch here, second touch right here, and third touches and engulfing candlesticks that are showing momentum to the upside. So with this, maybe I can be involved in a short-term trade to the upside. Maybe it can be a short-term trade to the upside, meaning that price can just come where we at, somewhere around after this engulfing candlestick. That's where the perfect area to buy it would be here. Stop loss just below structure here, and take profit obviously here at the target. This could be a short-term trade, risk reward of 5, and once it gets here, that's when I'll start seeing what's happening. Should I buy more? Like, you know, what am I doing now? So am I buying up until here? Am I actually selling? What am I doing? What am I looking into doing? So that's what's gonna happen once price, like, you know, I'm close. So this is a short-term trade, and then maybe around here, that's when I'll start looking for sells and stuff. But even if it doesn't happen and it just goes down and closes below here, it hits my stop loss. That means the price is still going downward. So maybe for today, it's still a Monday, I'll let it play out. I'll leave it instead of trying to be in it. I'll leave it and then allow price to show me what it's trying to do, and then I'll take a message from there. But that's what I'm seeing, guys, on US30. Let's move over to Nasdaq. And you guys did notice like, you know, the trades that actually do share, most of them, they actually do go out in this direction that we normally speak about. So that's one thing that I love. So you can always go back to my videos and see, like, okay, no, this guy said this and it did go this way. Why did he see it this way? What actually happened? You know, all those things. So with this, I've actually got my ranges, which is here being my high and here right here being my low. And obviously the market has been moving downwards, and then it shot upwards, and now it's shot downwards. So obviously in terms of retracements on the daily time frame, we could be at the 88 level. Let's see, yeah, 88%. So we are now at the most ultimate, like we are now at the level whereby if price happens to go back upwards, it retraces at 88.8, 88.6 I mean. So let's go to the 4 hour. So within the 4 hour time frame, you can see that I tried drawing my patterns here. Didn't make perfect sense, like in terms of, like, you know, price just showing us like obviously this is a third touch, like first touch, second touch, third touch, but it still went a bit more downward. So it's a bit more sketchy or riskier. But if I may just come down to the 60 minute, you'll see how you'd be able to capitalize on that risk entry. So risk entry, benefits of a risk entry is just the advantages of being able to capitalize on, like, you know, bigger rewards instead of bigger like, you know, your risk is small and your rewards is greater. So that's what I'm looking at. And just by drawing this here, having this below, I can see that price obviously third touch, and boom, it spiked out of here. So the only way I'll try to capitalize on a buy on this would be like when price has literally just closed above here. Like now with this candle, we left with 16 minutes on this candle. Once it closes above here, that's when I'll start having a bit confidence to maybe buy, and first take profit would be overall target would be maybe somewhere around here. But one thing that I like about this is that one trade that, you know, still has more potential of going all the way upwards up until here. So how we'd go about entering and managing it would be, let me just show you guys. You just being able to enter when price has been here, put stop losses just below here, which is the safest spot, and this area would be first take profit somewhere around these areas here. 2.8, it's fair, it's close to what we normally look for, 3%, but it's fair, would let it slide, and overall take profit maybe being here, which is a 5.5%. But the one that we're actually looking to go into is like up until this area here. That's where we're looking to like literally take our profits at, which is a 12% on this beautiful trade. So for now, I think it's just about us managing what the candle closes are saying, and from there it will just be us deciding on how do we execute on these beautiful positions and trades. but I'm confident with you know, with US30. I'm confident with GBP, JP. I mean with Nasdaq. It's all up to you now, being able to just manage your trades and taking the right decisions in terms of how you're gonna be executing. So I'll wait for also this candlestick to close. I'll be managing it also on a smaller time frame, just so I can be able to, since now I've got the time to like literally just day trade it. That means that I can now manage it and see and like decide if like it's actually something that I want to buy, and like maybe for a few hours I would capitalize on that upwards movement to the upside. But yeah, that's actually what I wanted to share with you guys, show you guys, and I hope that you guys actually want to get value from this. So by US30, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next YouTube video, and yeah, make sure that you guys also get the Forex Jesus app, which is going to be super powerful or beneficial to your side, because it's actually there to be able to build out a community of trusted individuals that are going to be able to share, and you also engage with other traders out there. So get the app and I'll see you in the team. Let me just make sure that I send this in the team, even because I see it's going to be ready soon.